You want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Samson and his girls came rolling up in here looking for me. Because they said they was going to mess me up if I didn't bring them Mr. Nice Guy. So they probably roughed the guy up. Then they started going to war with the apartment. They got nunchucks, bolos, they be doing Indian burns. And Killer paid the price, yo. You know, he got the wrath. He got the wrath of the nunchucks, yo.
I think it's more complex than that.
More complex than that.
Riding in that big ass.
I was doing that just the other day, man.
What was you doing? Riding in the big ass 5 the other day, bro?
Riding and gliding.
Riding and gliding, riding and sliding, the air blowing.
So,
and we back, nigga. Talented Minds podcast episode. What the fuck episode is this? 13?
13.
Damn, boy.
13 episodes.
13 episodes, man. Thank you guys for following along this whole time, subscribing. Absolutely. And if you haven't subscribed yet, get your subscribe on. Okay?
Yeah, it's lit. For those who new to the show, we bring you
good
urban
news,
spoof.
Yeah, urban shit. We laugh
Real
at a lot
shit.
of stuff, but we be keeping it real. We really been keeping it G real lately, though.
Yeah,
man. We've been keeping it real G real lately and shit, man. But
we'll put you on game on some hip hop news,
yeah,
some fashion news,
yeah,
some,
you know,
some music news, entertainment,
things that's going on around the town.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? We always in the building.
Shout out to the world.
Shout out to everybody out there. And how are you guys doing? All right, so did everybody see the video of the whack ass lady that called the police on the barbecue though?
And that shit was hilarious, bro.
Hating ass.
Hey, the internet,
because the
internet
said
don't show no
greens,
love,
beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Yeah. Hey, what the little dude say, bro? What do you say? Collard green, mustard.
Yo, you talking about Chucky, bro?
Potatoes.
Yeah,
I'm like, this dude.
Yeah, Chucky straight was sacrificing dude to food, bro.
Collard greens, green beans, cheese, and potatoes.
Yeah, bro. Straight up, dog.
Hell no.
But yeah, you hating ass people, man. Stop calling the fucking police all the fucking time, dog. What is that doing and shit, man?
I think that lady was obviously a blatant
racist, though. Like,
a steaming
racist. Yeah, she
like,
was hot, though.
I could tell by that fake ass cry she was doing at the police car.
Yeah, though, like, come on, bitch.
Bro, I saw the end. Yeah,
they've been turning her ass up. They've been putting her face on every fucking thing.
Y'all gotta check this shit out. It's when the cop were kind of looking at her, though, bro. When she, like, fucking crying or whatever. My nigga straight look at her, bro, and then, like, look away, bro.
The cop was like, get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck
I saw another video of it was a black dude and he was like a real estate guy and shit, and so he was at the house doing like an inspection, and the next door neighbor was another racist motherfucker and was straight mad that dude was over there trying to rush dude out the neighborhood, so the police got called and the police came over there and they was straight just like, ma'am, like, he got the contract to be here and everything. She was like, well, he needs to hurry up. They was like, no, bitch, he don't need to hurry up shit. You know what I'm saying? He can take all the time in the world. You know what I'm saying? He's licensed to be here. He has a contract. Like,
hey, bro, hell was ago the dude, bro. But the dude used to joke, bro. He was talking about the same shit. He was like, bro, a white person called the police, bro, be like, he's just standing there. Like, bro, damn, bro, standing there on me, bro.
Yeah, they just be mad at the wildest shit.
That shit sounded hella threatening, bro. I'm fucking just standing here.
I'm just standing here, bro. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, I don't know what do they get, like, let me call the police so hopefully they can kill this nigga or some shit like that? Like, or what is it? They feel super protected by the police.
That lady at the park or whatever said that her excuse was horrible, bro.
What was it?
She said that they was barbecuing or some shit, bro, and that they had a fucking, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was some dumb, like, her shit didn't even make sense, you know what I'm saying? But because these motherfuckers have been able to do this and get away with it, and you done seen motherfuckers get detained and locked up and shit, and you know what I'm saying, or potentially like got their ass beat or killed over that shit.
At Starbucks, same thing happened to them.
Yeah.
Where that happened at, man? Was that New York?
Philly or some shit, I think. Yeah, it was Philadelphia.
That they, little bro said that they was in Starbucks
waiting on their friend or something like that.
Yeah, waiting for dude, and they just, shit, hit him with the with the "You Didn't Get the Memo," bro.
Whack ass dude.
Hey, quick shout out, bro, to Florida, man. One time we was down there. Shout out to Nova Southeastern University.
Yeah, that shit was,
you know what I'm saying?
Was popping.
We had to tear y'all campus up one good time.
Yeah, we destroyed y'all campus, dog.
And
we
it was
stayed
funny.
in the lounge and shit.
Yeah, we tore y'all campus up,
for a whole week, dog.
We was in that motherfucker getting lit.
And so it was a dickhead security guard and shit. This dude had been seeing us the whole week we were there.
Yeah, for the whole week.
We down here living it up. Here this guy
we packed up and moved.
Hey, it's the last day. We packed up. We ready to go, dog.
We was about to head out.
Yeah, we about to head out. Here he come and shit. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to get out of here.
He came in.
You didn't get the memo.
Didn't they come in with some dickheads, bro?
Nah, I think he had came in there by himself and shit or whatever.
I swear it was some dickheads there too, bro.
It might have been, bro.
Oh God, it was some dickheads there, bro, when he came in, bro. That's when it was some dickheads there with dude, bro.
Oh yeah, and we were saying that we just gotta sit here and wait and shit.
We was like, yeah, bro, we headed
we
out
was already headed out this
That's
morning.
when the nigga was like, oh, you didn't get the memo. We was like, oh, this lame ass dude, bro. Who says that, bro?
Get your lame.
Man, on a music tip,
Shout out to Ray Shrimmer for dropping their third album. A triple disc though. That motherfucker is hard. It's slamming.
It's hard, man. What's y'all favorite track on there, man? Let us know, man.
Up in My Cocina is probably my favorite off of the first John. Of course, Guatemala hard, though. Yeah, but that bedtime story is ill as fuck too, though.
What about Close? Cielo?
Yeah, Close. And they put together a good project. Three discs, of just good music.
Slim Jimmy, I like the album because Slim Jimmy's finally coming. Well, I mean, he been spitting, but
yeah, it's like you get to see that he can stand on his own.
Yeah, he's showing his talents too, and how they both, you know what I'm saying, why they both doing their thing right now.
Yeah, because everybody was big, and they was basically saying that Sway Lee was the star, but it's like Slim Jimmy, nigga, like, that nigga got some talent, though, bro.
Got some
bars. So that Playboy Cardi album was kind of cool, too. The Die Lit, if you guys haven't heard that yet, it was pretty good, you know. So it was nice to see him just come out the blue and drop some music. And one thing I was telling somebody about him, too, you know, my little homie was saying that he was like, man, this shit whack and shit, you know, and he like a fan of dude, but I was like, nah, you know what, I think I'm seeing that Cardi is actually probably trying to become an artist more than just being a rapper, you know what I'm saying? So I think he's trying to test different sounds and all that. You know, you want to be around for a minute, bro.
Hey, man, I ain't trying to sound like a Mo Ryan, but what is art?
What is art?
Does it encompass everything? Does it encompass painting?
Yeah, music? It's all of that shit.
But what is it though?
The overall definition, bro?
Yeah,
I don't know.
What's the definition of art?
Yeah, what's the definition of art, bro?
I know it's a person out there listening to us like,
yeah, somebody who knows the real definition, dog. What is art?
Put us on.
It's gonna be like, the definition probably gonna be so whack, but it's like gonna make sense at the same time or some shit.
Hey, bro, anybody ever throw a fucking blob at you on a piece of paper and ask you to figure out what it looks like?
A what? A blob on a piece of paper?
Yeah, man, give you a splash or whatever on paper and be like, now what does this look like?
Oh, like some Rorschach shit, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, dog.
Hell no. Hey man, what happened what's going down in the NBA, man? LeBron, man.
Brian, just put up 42 points tonight, and they still got their ass whooped. And they was playing a good game, bro, and somehow, dog, they just lost it, dog.
What you think it is? You think it's the team effort, man?
It's most definitely the team effort. You know, like, I think people expect somebody to just do something by themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you need a team, bro. You need a team. And it's like,
you think that's the advantage for Boston? They just got
Boston has a team, especially without having Kyrie Irving there. They still have a solid team. And another thing they have, these are young niggas. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes are young. Like, they one of the youngest teams in the game right now. So you got young, fresh bodies, and they moving around. Jason Tatum. Yeah. So, you know, they moving around and they making shots, bro. So, of course, you're going to wear out some niggas that's old, like way older than you probably, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they just, they doing it, bro. So, I don't know, man. I think it's time for Bron to probably not hang it up because he got so much game left in him. I just think he can't play with them cats. You know what I'm saying? For real. I think, like, you know, he always been like the miracle guy that could just, like, take any team to the top. Like, you can give him a team of nobodies and he going to go to the finals. And I don't know if it's like that is burning out now, like, you know what I'm saying, or what it is. But these guys that he playing with now just don't have it, bro. They really don't have it, you know what I'm saying? So it looked like my dude just out there burning himself the fuck out, you know. And that shit whack, bro. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know if he should just fall back and get prepared for next year, or if he should just switch teams.
You know what's also whack?
What is
That wristband guy that hated on us, man.
Man, Wristband dude hated on us hard body the other day.
Man.
The Wristband Bandit, bro.
Yeah.
The straight bandit, bro. What happened, bro? What was the situation?
I went back.
We were at a motherfucking
We went to a
little
party.
shindig, yeah.
We went to a party. The motherfucking back door was. Bro went through the back door. He looked at us like, you know what I'm saying? When y'all come down, come through the back door.
Yeah, come through the back door. The back door was wide the fuck open. You know what I'm saying?
We did that.
Yeah.
And then we left.
Everybody was coming through the back door, bro.
I think we fucked up by leaving out and then maybe coming back.
Leaving out and chilling. And we were saying that we was gonna shake anyway. And then
we went back in.
Yeah,
maybe
we went back in there.
We was also like probably the only niggas in there too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and matter of fact, that's a good ass point, right? I didn't see very many of us in that motherfucker. Like,
but that's also the place we go to is very diverse. We don't need no pun intended.
Yeah, it's very diverse, man. We always have a good time, especially in the community and shit.
Well,
so
yeah, man,
that was like the first time when it was like a nigga. What?
Speaking of sexy ladies, fellas. All you out there, when you see a sexy girl, man, and you feel like you shy, you fucked up because she probably was shy too. Perhaps. She wanted you to holler.
Yeah, perhaps.
Am I wrong, bro?
Yeah, you know, I know a lot of good-looking women may be very intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Man. But it's like, you know, some of them be like, yeah, they very shy too. They nerds and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
you know, holler at her, man.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot, man. I was
give it a try.
Yeah, I was talking to a brother the other day, man. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was basically like, I'm on some shy shit. And I just had to tell the dude, bro, like, bro, get off that shit, bro.
It's kind of like Deloney been saying about, have you been peeping what he been saying about like beta males and shit? You been seeing this shit? He basically been saying like, okay, like how, you know, women don't like a beta male, like a weaker man and shit. They want somebody that's like alpha or whatever it is and shit. So it's like, could a nigga that's like shy as fuck be a beta male, like a nigga that's weak, or he just really shy but might be an alpha nigga? Who knows? Or do alpha niggas just have ultimate confidence?
Nah, man, just shit, bro. Just don't fuck the fear rejection. Basically, if you a shy guy, bro, you probably just an introvert. So that don't really just pertain to women. That's just how you is. That's your nature, you know what I'm saying? Your personality, you fucking shy. But as far as being shy and single and you want somebody in your life, bro, you gotta make that shit happen, Captain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga get home and straight be like, damn, I straight should have hollered at her.
I should have hollered at her, bro. And fellas, I know y'all know that shit.
Yeah.
That's not the way to go.
You start looking for her on Facebook and shit.
Yeah. You probably not gonna see that girl again. So
it's probably a done deal, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
You should make that move.
Try to go hang out in the same spot that you saw her in and shit. It's like, nah, she ain't never coming back here, my nigga. That was the one and only time ever that you was gonna see her and shit, dog. That didn't happen to a nigga before, you heard me? It happened to you before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just life, dog.
It happens every time, sometime.
So, have you,
I don't have a fear of rejection, though.
Yeah.
I would ask a girl out.
When I was younger, I had it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now I just, like, I don't really fear nothing, for real.
Life is what you make it, baby.
Yeah. You know, like, hell yeah. I mean, you pass up, like, a lot of opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Like, living in fear, and it's, like, really the fear that you feel is not real, bro.
Yeah,
you
y'all gotta,
really is.
Let's start seizing these opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Yeah, you just dropped the ball on some shit, dog.
If y'all got set some goals, you know what I'm saying? If y'all out there ain't really doing shit, like, things kind of stagnant, like, maybe you already graduated or, like, and stable in your work career, or, like, maybe you interested in changing work careers, or you got something you're interested you never went to school for. It's like shit, you know what I'm saying? Make goals, you know what I'm saying? Switch it up.
And speaking of graduation, we in graduation season right now.
Hey,
you know, shout out to all the graduates.
Hey,
class
2018.
of 2018. Ooh,
That's pretty lit, man.
What year did you graduate college, bro?
2013 spring.
And I graduated spring of 2014.
Hey,
college graduate, you ain't listening to no dumb motherfuckers on here, boy. But I also don't appreciate, okay, so I've been seeing like Azealia Banks kind of like people like, yeah, she ethered Cardi and shit like that. And I just think that is whack, bro, because I'm going to look at it
what
from...
you say? She eating her up?
Basic, they like people like she ethered her and shit.
They beefing or some shit?
Yeah, like first of all you motherfuckers just sitting on your motherfucking couches and shit like that, and you just read Shaderoom all day and you get on there talking shit about people, man. It's like, bro, like you talking shit about people who really got more shit going for themselves than you've ever thought of doing, probably. You know what I'm saying? So, and then not to mention, you're not a perfect person either, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, how dare you straight be able to sit from behind a fucking phone and call out somebody for their fucking mistakes or whatever it is? That shit lame, bro. And it's like, you know, I don't agree with her saying like Azealia Banks. Yeah, I can tell she's an intelligent person. She's very articulate. She seemed like a motherfucker that might be cool to kick it with sometimes, but she also has like a destructive mentality, which causes her to be divisive. So she's saying things like, well, we had Beyonce with the Lemonade album. We had Nicki Minaj and this, that, and the fourth. And now you got Cardi B, who's being the caricature of black women. And it's just like, what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but I always see you go in on black women, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you have to be, you're trying to be an advocate for something that you play a part in, bro. It's like it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you're being divisive towards black women, then you try to make it a dark-skinned person argument, and it's like that's a sensitive subject, and you knew that you was gonna rile people up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you taking, yeah, that's whack, bro.
Hey, we don't fuck with bad energy and bad company
like
here,
exactly. You put too much bad energy in the world, and
it's
now it's everybody else's fault that you not getting your. You know what I'm saying? Yo, just do. Nah, like, I would understand if you were like if you were an all-around positive person and you wasn't getting shit going. And then I'd be like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it is because you dark-skinned in, bro. But, straight up, but you evil as fuck and you always going in on people and then you like, yeah, they don't want to give a nigga no shot because I'm dark-skinned this motherfucker. It's like, but, it ain't got shit to do with it.
It's just like the argument with Tree, man. Hey, I am pro 420. And I think that it's medicine.
Yeah.
And the whole moral of this is that it doesn't make you fucking lazy. If you lazy,
exactly.
I know motherfuckers who lazy and they don't smoke weed. So my logic is that
for real though,
it
bro.
does not make
straight
you
lazy as fuck. Yeah, bro. I see lazy motherfuckers every day who don't smoke weed.
They don't smoke shit. You think they probably fucking smoke. And then not only that, we're gonna put you on game real quick. It's indica and sativa. Sativa makes you energetic and happy and want to go and clean up your room and shit. And indica is probably what you've been smoking and make you lazy. And that clean shit, nigga.
That shit put your ass down.
Me. So you need to know what you're smoking.
1-2 punch on your ass.
On me.
What does Reginald do though, dog?
What is what? Reginald?
Some Reginald.
Some good old Reginald.
Yeah.
Some
Reginald.
My straight name, dog. That's the name of that strain, dog. On me, bro. Some straight Reginald.
Yeah, what that Reginald do.
Yeah, that's where Reggie came from.
Yeah,
Fuck nah. I mean, you know, if it's a person named Reginald, everybody call my dude Reggie.
Yeah,
and
Reggie, bro.
I ain't seen nobody named Reggie.
Yeah, hell was good.
That's one of them. I ain't hating on nobody out the Reggies out there, but that's a pretty dated name.
Yeah, that's an old.
That's up there with like my niggas Clyde and
yeah. Clyde and Claude and Reginald. Bro.
Yeah, Clyde, Claude, and Reginald. Bro.
Hey, bro, it was an episode of Wayne's Brothers, dog, and that dude name was like Elroy, and his sons was Delroy and Melroy. I was weak, bro. Like,
he's silly as a motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. Elroy, Delroy, and Melroy, bro.
Yeah, that dude's silly as a motherfucker.
Oh, and then you can tell them niggas fix cars, bro.
Bro, you heard about? All right, you a fan of Rihanna?
Yeah.
Rihanna is very hot.
Yeah.
And I fucks with her. She sexy and she makes good music.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Woo woo. Some nigga tried to break into our house, yo.
Yeah, some nigga trade. He was straight in there chilling though, bro.
I don't like
waiting on her to
straight
straight
motherfucker, but
waiting on her to come home. So he was hoping they was gonna get it in.
my nigga's trying to give her the meat, and she.
Come on,
That's scary, dog.
Yeah, that's hella scary, bro.
Even if if I came home and a chick in my crib wanted to give me the kitty, I'm a liable to.
Yeah, like come on, fam.
What the fuck
you was just in
know
my
what
shit, just cold chilling in this
You
motherfucker.
scared this shit? I almost
Yeah.
slammed your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Hey, you walked in and jumped hard as well.
you can't be intruding people's houses, man.
Yeah, that shit
know what
ain't
I'm
cool.
saying?
That's some scary shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I heard that nigga broke into somebody else's house because he thought it was her house.
Word.
And then
he was out
broke
here tripping. Like, how do you get to that point of being obsessed like that with a motherfucker, though?
But see, that's the thing. It's motherfuckers out here who obsessive.
Yeah,
And it's like maybe some of that shit like that compulsive, that COD shit. What is that? Bro, that compulsive.
Obsessive compulsive disorder?
Yeah,
OCD,
bro.
yeah.
Maybe the nigga had a hint of that, bro.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
that shit is crazy. Because there was a dude that was like trying to kill Jodie Foster or something like that back in the 80s and shit.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Them people be going through shit, man.
Yeah,
Them
that shit's
motherfuckers.
crazy as hell, bro.
Like some of them celebrities, like y'all be forgetting. Like I heard this from somebody else. Like a lot of them celebrities stay in them big ass houses, right? And they out kind of isolated because they can't fucking go nowhere. And then it's like, so you can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Why you think they got bowling alleys and shit in their crib?
In their crib, just chilling in that motherfucker.
If I want to go bowling, I'm gonna have to bowl at the crib. If I go to this bowling alley, it's gonna be a fucking people fucking with me. So that's like the downside, probably.
Yeah, that's the downside of it. And then I think the other downside, it's so many layers to this shit, bro. That's why I be saying, like, when sometimes it seems like these celebrities have panic attacks, bro. I can believe that, bro. Like, people forget that these people are human beings who are playing a role for us, though, bro. Like,
yeah, bro, they
they're
got
a
stage
company.
names.
Yeah, they have stage names,
Queen
bro.
Latifah,
Like,
that
we're
ain't
the
her
reason
name.
why they're
You know what I'm
eating.
saying?
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx, that ain't his name.
yeah, bro. Straight up, dog. So it's like, can you imagine a motherfucker straight like I had to be in character form for 20 years? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that whole time, every day, I don't get to like spend like all my time with my family. I got a big ass security guard right here, bro, at all times. I can't shit by myself, bro. Like,
Who the realest motherfucker in the entertainment industry to you? I think
the realest?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say mine. John Witherspoon.
Yeah, he be keeping it G real, bro.
John
My man said, dog, that
John
they only
Witherspoon.
made like $5,000 off of Friday or something.
I
like
heard,
that. You
I
that?
heard. He said he made a couple more off of the other sequels, but it's like you would think that. You know, if y'all ain't never seen Friday, man, that's a cult classic right there,
Yeah.
Jack. When Friday come out? The 90s?
Like 95 or something.
Bruh,
like that.
cult classic. It's gonna be around forever. Everybody love Friday. I love Friday. I love Fridays. Goddamn me.
On me.
And shit. So it's that way on that one.
Yeah, especially the original though, bro. That's like super classic. Like, you know all the lines to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I know all the lines to the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, nigga. Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
They made them new shits, dog. I'm like, this shit ain't even.
What was dude named Master Who, bro?
Master Splinter.
Yeah, Master Splinter.
Yeah, bro. He was straight the illest rat, bro. But he snitching on niggas.
Yeah, bro. And speaking of snitching, bro, do y'all know snitches get stitches?
Yeah, they do. I heard through the grapevine that snitches.
Yeah,
get
man.
stitches,
Don't
dog.
nobody like snitches, man. So don't be going out here. Mind your own.
They said somebody might be snitching on the dude Rollo and shit. You heard of that?
No.
Yeah, the dude Rollo, man. That dude, you know, he did a Vlad TV interview. A lot of niggas saying that Vlad is the police. Yeah, but at the same time, you niggas do get on Vlad talking too damn much too. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all straight be on there like, yeah. And then when I was like 7, I straight killed this nigga and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, what, bro? Like, you shouldn't even said that shit. You know what I'm saying? So dude was on Vlad basically saying like how, like, you remember that movie Snow on the Bluff and shit? Mm-hmm. He was saying that, yeah, that's his neighborhood. He had all the drugs out in the bluff. You know what I'm saying? He was getting money. Him and his niggas was running it up. And then, bro, straight like the police had just been fucking with him for so long. Every airport he go to, he getting super checked and shit. You know what I'm saying? He missing flights, he missing his money, and they finally like got him on conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers pulled the paperwork and shit. Motherfuckers like, shit, it seems like somebody snitching on dude.
I think people think it's a game, bro, when we say things like being harassed by police. Like one thing y'all fail to realize is that we live in an urban, and then you got the suburbs, and that there's different characteristics. You know what I'm saying? In the suburbs, well, depending on where you at, but in the suburbs, you don't actually get police. You know what I'm saying? Them people out there ain't fucking getting police. When you in the city, you ride around, you see a police car patrolling.
You see it ridiculously.
And I'm telling you, it's like everybody who I know, I see people body reaction to this shit. It's like when you see the dickheads, some people just feel some type of way. But it's also I don't mean that in a bad light to law enforcement. It's just that's what it is. Because it's St. Louis,
you automatically develop like a anxiety in like 3 seconds or something.
I stopped driving for years, bro, because every time I be driving, bro, I get pulled over for some bullshit. Motherfuckers say I was driving in the middle of the lane. Motherfuckers say I ran a stop sign. There wasn't even no stop sign there, bro. They'll make up some shit, bro, and pull you over and fuck with you. You know
like I was saying, dog, I felt like, especially when we were like fresh out of high school around that time and shit, bro, them first few years out of high school, it seemed like everybody was getting, they was on us
young cats, bro. You better not be already trying to, you know what I'm saying? Right, bro.
They was on us hard, bro. When we straight got fresh out of high school, them first few years, bro. Like that's when I was catching like a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, cases that I was getting, bro. And I was like, what the fuck, like I'm talking about, bro. I remember one time I got out and then and I got re-locked up like later on that night. I was like, damn, bro, like. You know what I'm saying? Like they was just on it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes that shit like come back to haunt you because it's like it's a whole little.
Some people can't relate, but it fucks with you.
It fuck with you, bro.
If it happens
like,
to you,
your lawyer probably ain't even looking out for you and shit that you might get. You know what I'm saying? It's like
bro, I
shit like that happen, bro.
I understand some of y'all. This just real shit, bro. I'm from the hood, bro, and I'm proud of it. But it's like I understand that everybody not from the hood. Mm-hmm. I also know some of y'all ain't never even fucking been handcuffed. Yeah. Let alone been handcuffed tightly. Yeah. Like you heard, but you never felt it. Yeah. And then another thing, this brings me
super tight to the point that shit straight hurting you.
And a couple days ago, man, I saw a cat. My RIP to my dog. Cause dude got wet up. They shot dude up, bruh, and I was there. And I tried to help dude as best as I could. I would have even gave my nigga CPR if I needed to. I was trying to keep my cool, bro. Hopefully, like, try to help dude. He died. Yeah. But the moral of that story, man, is we desensitivity. Man, dog. Yeah, man, y'all niggas, man, like, I'm talking about, man, I almost lost a lady, man, off of y'all just busting at her. You know what I'm saying? I talk about this all the time because it's like, bro, y'all niggas getting too, we can't. Everybody is becoming too desensitized.
Very much. This shit.
I just grabbed a dying man arm and tried to pulled him away from a burning car. And he hit his head on the concrete because he couldn't support with his neck. It's like y'all hear about all this gun shit, but y'all don't see it though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you see it and you see what you doing, bruh, it paint a different tone, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Next time y'all niggas go trying to kill somebody, how about you walk up to the body or something, bro? You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all niggas is tripping, bro.
Yeah, these cats think, like, I don't think they really think about, like, that's permanent, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody ain't coming back, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's a mother that lost her son or daughter, like even women getting killed, you know what I'm saying?
I'm very afraid this stuff is becoming desensitized through like, you know what I'm saying, music, videos, media,
everything. It's everywhere, bro. Yeah. All that, especially like World Star, bro, kept a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, desensitizing. And then when you be on Facebook all day, you see so much shit just traveling through that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me reiterate, I'm pro Second Amendment, goddamn.
Yeah.
Stay safe, stay strapped, you know what I'm saying, stay armed.
Yeah.
You know, because it's dangerous out here no matter where you at.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, dog, don't get desensitized to this shit. Don't see a dying man, and just like think that shit is normal, bro.
Yeah,
it's not normal.
It's not normal, dog. It's not normal at all, bro.
Yeah, it ain't cool, man. I'm afraid it's becoming too normal. Like nobody cares about this shit.
Yeah, they don't, dog. Like, do people even think about, like, damn, where do I want to be in, like, 10, 20, 30 years? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it be fucked up to me when I be seeing that it's dudes who got kids, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some of them straight, they still be out here doing dumb shit. And I just be like, fam, like, you don't want to live for your children, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy because it's like, yeah, like, people straight think like this shit don't mean nothing to them. Like, life don't mean nothing to them.
And STL, a few days ago, a 13-year-old killed like a fucking 14 to 15-year-old.
Wow.
Some shit like that. It was a team killing another team. It's like little cats. It's like,
yeah, little cats out here tripping,
because what's
bro.
going on is, you know, I remember being like young, bro. You can be relentless, man. You can go through shit, man. If they have you out here, you'll be kind of careless.
Right.
But it's like if you constantly got this shit, like all this like shit all in your, like constantly pumping, like promoting kind of the negative shit, dog. You wouldn't like, I don't know, bro. You already kind of relentless and you wild, and yeah, bro, you gonna be quick to blame something to somebody.
Off rip, though. It's gonna be quick. You know what I'm saying?
And shit.
Yeah, it sucks, man. We gotta get it together, guys. Come on. We need some love in here. You know? You guys want to get some love going in here or what? Okay, so hey, you heard about Spotify, bro? Spotify is like, they deleting music from all the artists that may have sexual and physical abuse cases and shit out.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, do you think
they new app?
Yeah. For strictly for the niggas that got those cases and shit.
Yeah, but call that shit something else.
Straight up.
Give it another name.
Yeah, all
Spotted or some shit.
Straight up, like, because it's like that kind of seems similar to like them being able to use your lyrics in court or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any of it, like, of course I don't feel like physical abuse, sexual abuse should be condone, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, does that take away from someone's artistry as well?
Like, run that back by me.
Like, basically, like, is your artistry in question, or are you just like an all around like whack musician because you was doing this other dumb shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you got caught up in some shit, you know, like, oh yeah, it was just you and the homie, but your homie was straight trying to rape this chick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these niggas got charges out here, so it's like, is that right to take away, you know what I'm saying, they music and shit?
I would say, of course, that's not right, bro. It ain't right. Fuck yeah. It ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? That man ain't do that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But what about the niggas that did do that shit, though?
Because,
I mean, it seems like it's all alleged anyway for a lot of these cats, bro. But, you know, I also, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about you taking his music off to them. You know what I'm saying? Streaming service, though.
Talking about Spotify.
Yeah. They just like, they erasing everything. It's like shit.
It's proven. Well, I mean, you gotta be proven guilty beyond a reasonable fucking like doubt or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like if they already taken action to like not fuck with dude before he was charged.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like what
that
about all
kinda
his music that came before the time he was charged and shit? It's like automatically you just like a whack ass nigga and shit.
And I'm just gonna reiterate my personal opinion. I like the justice system, but I don't trust it wholeheartedly. That's for damn sure. Y'all ain't never heard of game theory? Man, don't you know that you can be innocent?
They know they can't trust themselves.
Don't you know you can be innocent, actually innocent, and have a prosecutor do a good job at tainting your, basically like defamation to a point where the jurors fucking find you guilty. Yeah. So that's why I say it's important, man, if y'all out here get on your law shit, you know what I'm saying, too. Google it. Look up your rights, you know what I'm saying, look up what you can do, get an attorney, you know what I'm saying, watch what you say to the dicks, watch how you say it, you know what I'm saying, little shit like that. It'll make or break you for real, because it's their job to lock your motherfucking
But do you think they should be able to use your lyrics in court, cousin? Like,
fuck nah, but that's why I don't.
That's why I'm like, is it like a
prosecutors when they try to prosecute?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, is it like a fine line between your artistry and you doing dumb shit on the low? Like, I don't know. And just like that, we're back. And we're gonna sign out because we fucking talked about everything. Damn, bro, man, we ran through it.
We blew our own mind.
Yeah, straight up. Damn, bro, that was
my mind is blown. I hit subscribe and like that shit.
Yeah,
man.
Subscribe and like,
comment,
follow.
Stay tuned.
Yeah,
we shall have live callers.
Better things. Oh, it's gonna be new music coming soon, man. We got music coming soon, so y'all subscribe to the page, dog, and just be on the lookout. It's gonna be some new fly ass shit dropping real soon, bro.
Yes, sir.
We got clothing coming. What else coming, man?
Man,
more fun parties.
Y'all just y'all just stay tuned.
Movies.
Keep the good pies
cartoons. Yeah, man, keep the good pies going, man. We appreciate you all for fucking with us, and we love you. And until next time,
for sure. Yo.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.